In the early part of the season, Needham softball has been on a complete tear, averaging 3 wins by 10 runs. They would be tested on Wednesday, April 17th, when they hosted familiar non-conference opponent St. Paul, who won their last 2 games by a total of 35 runs. From the second pitch, it was evident this one could be a struggle for the Rockets. Although you always want to win the game, sometimes that would make things game more memorable. No matter what is senior captain and Bentley commit Maddie Baker, earning her 100th hit, needing just one more to join that elusive 100 club. So let's head to the Cloud field and take on the action. All right, we pick it up. Second pitch of the game, and it's a rip that sails out of the park. Great way to start if you're a Knights fan, and they're just getting started on this one, folks. They've got runners on base, and this one is laced into the outfield. Just bangs off the top of the fence to keep it in play. St. Paul would lead 3-0 after the first. Take things into the third inning. Caitlin Chang with a nice pitch down the center, but it's the perfect pitch for St. Paul, and that one flies out of the park for the second homer of the game already. This one's looking tough for the Rockets. Bottom of the fourth do we go, Needham trailing by 4. Maddie Baker looking to get 100. This one's gonna pop up in the first base, gets nailed by her catcher, but somehow she still makes the catch to end the inning. Kudos to her, as she would be okay. We move to the 5th inning, where this would be interesting. Bases loaded for St. Paul. The hit stays fair, but the Knights don't move, so the Rockets get the force out and tag the runner. Despite the confusion, it's absolutely a double play, and that ends the top of the 5th inning. We move now towards the 7th, where it's now a 7-0 lead, and unfortunately, they would add on. You knew this was going to make it out from the moment she hit it, and that's a 2-run homer to make it a 7-0 game. However, Needham would not lay down, and in the bottom of the inning, Baker comes back up, and folks, let's see what she does, seeking number 100 again. She's gonna lace it into center field, also ruining the no-hitter for Bella Mara. Maddie Baker secures her 100th hit in her Rocket career. Congratulations to her. But the game didn't end there. Runner on third, and the pitch is gonna get away here. That's gonna allow Maddie Navarro to come home and score. Rockets on the board again. That would bring up Morgan Kraft, and she's going to get one to drop, which brings home Baker. But that would be the end of the 7th inning magic. Needham drops one to St. Paul, 9-2 for their first loss of the season. However, Maddie Baker was the star of this one with 58 total singles, 24 doubles, 6 triples, and 12 home runs. She officially joins the 100 hit club. The Rockets will be in action when they travel to Braintree on Monday, April 22nd at 4 p.m. Well, girls lacrosse has had a chance to make some noise this year with star returners such as goalie Ellie Thomas and midfielder Lily Schmaltz. They hosted Brookline in their last contest before the break back on April 11th. The Warriors came into the matchup eager to get their first win of the season, but that hope didn't last too long. Let's take things to Memorial Field and pick it up for the highlights. We will start off early in the first. Brookline with a one-on-one with Ellie Thomas. She's going to get it to go in. Warriors take an early lead in this one. Now working behind the net, Brookline makes up their way up front, and they bury another one to go up by 2 against Needham. To the second we go. Rockets looking to get on the board. Sophia Meade takes it inside herself. She fires one and scores. That would make it a 2-1 game. Just 30 seconds later, Sammy Bonacia gets ahead of steam. She's going to rip this one past the defender. That ties things up at 2 apiece. Rockets starting to heat up in this one shortly after they find Emmy Verville waiting in the middle, and she's able to score. Rockets take the lead for the first one in this one. Under 7 to go, Lily Jansen uses the screen well and fires it. The freshman puts it in. Warriors have no answer in the second. 4-2 Rockets early in the third, and Addie Steinman collects the missed shot, and she gets it in front of the goal. That would make it 5-2 Rockets. Only 2 minutes into the third, ball flies high into the air, and it's caught by Verville, who then just rips it in and scores, keeping the momentum going for the Rockets. Just moments later, Bonacia gets the flip pass and takes it inside, fires in for her second of the game. The Rockets would end up scoring 8 unanswered goals after trailing 2-0 early on. Warriors would try to battle back, and they find the cutter with an open net and get it to go in. They cut the deficit just a little bit. Rockets would give them a couple 8-meter opportunities in the fourth. They would convert both of them and cut the lead to 8-6 all of a sudden. Under 4 to play for Rockets without a goal in the final quarter. Lily Schmalz takes it down the middle of the field, finds an open Carolina Brinkhouse who gets a nice insurance goal for the Rockets. And folks, we'll end it there. Needham ends up taking the win over Brookline 9-7 and improving to 2-1 on the season. The girls had a game hiatus during April break, but will be back in action when they travel to King Philip on Saturday, April 20th at 2 p.m.